September 3rd, 2025. Cheers. One of my main goals is tea this year, drying it, having tea to use over winter, just herbal teas, at least for now. Chocolate mint has been very successful, smells absolutely amazing. This is after a full cutting, propagated some cuttings into another one, which is doing quite well. I'm trying to determine how best to preserve food, at least for myself. Canning is definitely an option I should be looking at. Tomatoes are pretty easy to grow, and it would be cheaper in a way to store them in a cupboard versus everything in the freezer. They can handle the winter in the freezer though. So canning hasn't been my biggest priority for now. I've got some lemon thyme growing. Finally found a plant for that this season. And I've actually procured some orange thyme seeds for next season. The smell on these is nice. It can be a little offensive earlier in the season. Very citronella, but it's kind of toned down now. It's a bit sweeter, almost like lemon meringue. And then there's the lemongrass, which I need to figure out how to harvest. Not sure if I'm harvesting the stalks or the leaves, but it's grown pretty well. Lemon flavor, obviously. Smell at least. What does it like to chew on? Yeah. Definitely a lemon flavor to it. So good. It's not peppermint. Spearmint. Like those mint jellies. Oh, hello, Mr. B. Oh, get off of my face. Something is eating my blackberries. I suspect it's birds.
It's amazing. You are 100% wrong.
Or maybe it's bees. Wasps? Interesting. I guess it makes sense. Not what I anticipated, though. It is enjoying my blackberries. Oh, goodbye. Ooh, look at that. Where are you going now? Preparations for 2026 blackberries are already in progress. Hello. Can I have the frisbee? I know what you're thinking. That's not a frisbee. It used to be. What Pickles doesn't know, though, is he got a new frisbee today. So this frisbee, this is not an endorsement. In terms of remaining frisbee, it lasted not a bad long time, but the actual black part here, 2 years later, is still intact. All right, let's see how he reacts. Oh, do you want the frisbee, huh? All right, let's see if we can do this without throwing it across the yard or outside of the yard. You ready? Come here. Ready? Oh boy. All right. Can I have it? No, this is the part where fetch fails. You ready? I'm gonna take it from you. Can I have it? No. You can never have it. Planted some carrots about a month ago. My plans for a massive bean harvest this year to freeze failed mostly. And my primary foe at this time of the season is rabbits. In addition to the cage that goes around 3/4 of this grow bag, I've added some bug netting. And I think we're done with the cabbage butterflies, hopefully. So we'll see if these brassicas have enough time before winter hits. Within this shroud to protect from all the bugs in the yard, my brassicas bring all the bugs to the yard. Actually, no, my brassicas bring all the cabbage moths, cabbage butterflies, to the yard. Or such and such and so. So what is growing here? Ooh. This is a purple sprouting broccoli. And as it turns out, a second purple sprouting broccoli right behind it. The growth on this one is very different, much more leafy than this one. This one took a while to get here, but it's getting here now. The stalks are actually kind of nice. You know what? Probably still use the coverage. What are they doing? You know, I feel like leaf blowers should be illegal. Somehow we survived before they existed. Okay. I keep hearing about this. Oh, when you grow zucchini, you'll have so much, you won't know what to do with it. I haven't run into that problem yet. Maybe I'm just shit at growing zucchini, but I keep trying. Fall strawberries. Albion strawberry, everbearing. This is the second crop of the season on them. This is their first year. Planted as bare roots. I've been, at least initially, I was removing most of the runners, and that seems to have helped promote more flowering. However, the strawberries are ripening weird. They'll be on the verge of ripening, starting to turn red. Looking like they need one more day. And then you come out, and they're not quite rotting, but they're mushy. Welcome to Casa del Kitty. Hello, Lily. This is the outdoor playpen for the kitties. Keeps them safe. But the view is fabulous. My fall crop of ground cherries is taken off. Plants are fairly small, but they're already producing. It turns out I like ground cherry jam, so I've been harvesting some ground cherries all season, freezing them so I can make some jam this fall. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. Although I haven't found a recipe for it yet. There's some promising Cape gooseberry jam recipes, however. I was originally going to devote this entire part of the raised bed for ground cherries. However, I decided to try growing cauliflowers and various cabbages. It was the cabbage of times. It was the Brussels sprouts of time. Red Acres cabbage. Never really got the chance to head up before the heat started. It's coming down today. Snowball cauliflower. Not doing great. So that's coming down too. Time to make room for more plants. And my failed snowball cauliflower. 55 days in my ass. 55 days from 100 days, maybe. Yeah. Now there's plenty of room for the zucchini. They were mostly failures. I just don't have the right kind of season to grow those longer growing cabbages or broccolis or cauliflowers. The cauliflowers were just a complete waste of time. Catarina cabbage is the only success I've had, so I'm growing more of that. Although this year's variety of purple sprouting broccoli gave me something. So I'll try that again next year. I've also ordered or obtained some more broccoli seeds for next year that are apparently pretty tolerant of heat. They can grow throughout the summer, so we'll give those a try next year. Brad's Atomic Grape. They seem to take a long time to ripen, but look at it, it's quite a nice... I've heard it looks nice, but the flavor is average, which for me could be a good thing. Oh, hello. Okay, I guess we're harvesting you. A little firm still. It's a nice size. This was planted later in the season. I figured even if I don't get a big harvest, at least I'll get a few to determine if it's worth growing again. I'm gonna eat a few and then sauce the rest. It's not gonna be a lot of sauce, but at least I'll know if it's worth growing as a sauce. Like this guy. Black Beauty. Not my favorite as a fresh, thick-skinned, but it's heavy on the meat, so maybe I'll get a good sauce out of it. Incidentally, one of the branches was removed by myself earlier in the season. I stuck it in the ground. That's it, nothing else. No treatment, no special cuttings, just shoved it in the ground. It looked dead, and then it wasn't dead, and now I've got 2 tomatoes. I just shoved the stalk in the ground. New plant. Given how well that worked for the Black Beauty, I might take a cutting of my Paul Robeson. Conveniently, there is a... Here, let this grow for a little bit. And cut it, bring it inside. Along with several midget tomato varieties, I can try growing the Robeson inside. See if it works. The last of the pickling cucumbers plants are dying. Harvested enough pickling cucumbers to make 2 full mason jars of pickles. I haven't made the second jar yet. They're in the fridge to be made. But the first one was delicious. So I thought these were from the same plant, but it seems this is a spaghetti squash, little one, and this is a butternut. I thought they were both butternut, but they're not. See what I did there? This is the ahi white, although it's more of a yellow color. I haven't actually harvested any yet. I need to look up what they should look like when they're ripe. You'd think based on the description it would be white, but yellow was as close as I've gotten. Here's one that didn't make it. Pretty yellow, not white.